That is what has happened. All the safety net they said they will create, the so-called rich have also circumvented the net. They've taken over the net. They want to share rice. They share it among themselves. The politicians are getting more money according to them. They filter it away, waste the money, spend it reckless. Have we not reviewed some of the budget? And so what we are saying is that subsidy is not bad. The argument that, look, oh, people were stealing the money of subsidy. And we say, look, anytime the government fails in its responsibility to make something work, should the people suffer for it? So every time the government shows incompetence in handling simple things, the people have to suffer. And on this electricity subsidy, the simple question is this. What exactly are we subsidizing in the power sector value chain? To make us pay 200 billion naira every month, say 2.4 trillion naira a year. What exactly are we subsidizing? We are subsidizing darkness. Despite the ban A that is making people sweat, suffer seriously to be able to pay. Most businesses are shutting down because of this ban A arrangement. And here you are, the woman is telling us that subsidy only benefits 25% of the rich. What exactly is she saying? Are we dumb? So at the end of the day, the what they remove from fuel now, who is suffering it? Is it not the poor? The same poor that they said they were going to protect and provide for. What have they provided for the poor? Where are the safety nets that they've been able to create really? To alleviate the suffering of the people from the oil of subsidy. And the money they've gotten so far, what have they done with it? Remember that during the Senate committee grilling of the finance minister, remember I said, when they asked the finance minister, where is the subsidy money you removed? What have you done with it? What did he say? He said they should give him time, that he wanted a private session. He cannot say it in public. They should give him time to talk in private. The simple question as of that Minister of Finance, all the money you recovered, you saved from subsidy, what have you done with it? He could not say anything. Then he wanted a private session to be able to discuss that. So we are on the same thing with electricity tariff. And we are talking about dropping inflation to 15%. And later some labor leaders who have no job now will be telling the telcos they can't increase their tariffs. And therefore the traditional rulers are not surprised. So long we continue to weaken our institutions and build strong people, that is what we get. The processes that get people into positions of authority is questionable. Whether political position or traditional position, we manipulate the process, is fraught with fraud, corruption. And so what do you expect? A corrupt process, you expect it to produce people with sane minds, you expect a corrupt process to produce people of intellect and good behavior, it will happen. It is garbage in, garbage out. Once you allow a corrupt process to produce people, it is the kind of Orile that you will get. Is it not the Orile of Orile before?
Yeah.
So it is the system that produces people like that. And until we clean out the system, we'll continue to have people like that. God bless Nigeria.
No, Fuad, hold on a second. Before you leave, right, I was unable to address this story in the Vanguard. Oh, wow. Fuad, I need you to come back here. I was unable to address this particular story because the Vanguard reported that the federal government is banning the export of crude oil that has been allocated to domestic refineries. Fuad, do I have you back? Yes, I just wanted to talk briefly on this. The Vanguard had a report, we weren't able to take it because of time, that the federal government is banning the export of crude oil that has been allocated to domestic refineries so that we're able to increase our oil output. So what do you think about this move? Very briefly.
Why are we even talking about banning? The order has been given. It's a presidential order.
Yeah.
That look, the things that are supposed to be reserved, at the point where we had no functional refinery, it was reasonable to say, okay, well, this 455,000 was supposed to be 500,000 barrels per day.
Yeah.
Since we have no refinery to refine it, let's sell it to the international market. Have we?
Yes.
But now that we have functional refineries and we got a presidential order, which is even backed by the PIA, that look, you must reserve that for local consumption. Now that we have local refineries, why are they still taking it out? To the point that we are now saying, they should ban it. It's not about ban. It's illegal to even take it out in the first place.
Right.
And we've seen the pattern consistently. The president gives an order. People do what they like. They don't respect it. I think there's no commitment to presidential order again in Nigeria. One would expect that a presidential order that even backed by a law is supposed to be like some form of fatwa. Nobody should dare do anything against that order. But what we see here is that the president will say what he wants to say. The law says what he's supposed to say. People do what they like. And nobody holds anybody to account. Now that we have functional refineries, why are they taking the crude that is supposed to be reserved for local consumption? They are still taking it out. And you ask yourself, will this ban also take effect? Will anybody even respect the ban to start with?
I mean, it's the NNPCL that should answer questions, right?
Would you answer? And you think they will answer?
Okay.
The ones that are still hell-bent on importing petroleum products into the country. I saw them yesterday wasting money. Our media guys to take the money, good money for them. Doing a documentary on how they revive the Port Harcourt refinery. They are supposed to be telling us how much of petroleum products they are producing in a day in that facility. They are still telling us how they revive the facility. Is that the information we need?
Okay. Well, thank you, Fuad. I just wanted us to talk about that. It seemed like a really important story to just skip to the review in the paper. Yeah. Well, I just needed to put it out there. Thank you so much, Fuad. We appreciate you. All right. Well, it's time for us to hear from you now. Let's hear what your thoughts are. Please, I need us to understand that the last story we took is not necessarily part of the focus for the day. Like I said, I just thought it was a rather important story. We shouldn't just skip over it because we've run out of time, but we're talking two stories this morning on Mainland Focus, one of which happens to be the removal of the tariff on electricity. 200 billion naira monthly is unsustainable, according to the presidential aide, right, who says that we need to remove the subsidy and we also need to increase the electricity tariff hike so we're able to offer you a quality of service that will be able to serve its purpose, because only 25% of Nigerian power users are enjoying that subsidy, which should not be, should be for the collective. So there's been a lot of opposition to that statement. Why do you have to punish the entirety of the nation just because there are 25% of people who are enjoying a program that should be for everyone? Why don't you get on these people's back, tell them to back off or punish them if need be, so that Nigerians can enjoy the subsidy that you're offering to them? But the conversation is that there would still be some sort of subsidy by means of the presidential metering initiative, where thousands of Nigerians will get meters, so they can be removed from the estimated billing system of payment when it comes to payment for power. That's one story. And for the second story, we're talking about the sort of power or the abuse of power that we've seen within our traditional institution, using the Ogun State monarch as an example, who's assaulting a 73-year-old chief under his administration, accusing him of conspiracy, documenting it, and also even saying that the law cannot do anything to him if he causes any harm to the individuals that was being assaulted. And so we're asking the question, the fear of abuse of power, if these traditional rulers or these monarchs are granted the kind of power that we're advocating for, how can we call them to order? How can we make them realize that the power that is granted to them is to cater to the people and not to abuse the people? 091360000410 is the number to call. 091360000430 is how you send your text message. Don't forget, you have 1 minute when you call. Tell me your name, where you're calling from, and please get straight into the conversation. Good morning to you.
Good morning, John from Mogba.
Welcome.
Yes, as regard the ballet that slapped the chief, we have glorified Agbero as ballets now. These are people that pushes their cronies, their errand boys to the marketplace to collect taxes for them. People of low intellect that cannot even discern left from right. These are people that are made ballet because they are connected to high places, honestly. As regard the increment in tariff hike, honestly, everywhere taxes. The government is not thinking it through, thinking out of the box to make sure that they are productive. They are taxing us. The electronic money, 15 naira from every 10,000 you make. Where is that one going to? Everywhere taxes. They are not even thinking about being productive. All they do is collect money from overseas, share it among themselves, then come back to tax us. The one we are not equal because some animals are more equal than the others. That's why those people that are responsible for despoiling our collective patrimony are not being touched. We, the poor masses, are the one that is being used as scapegoat. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Good morning. Hello. All right, do call back 091360000410. The WhatsApp and text message line once again, 091360000430. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Sage.
Good morning.
I greet you. I want Nigerian police and Nigerian judiciary to remove shame from my eye. I don't know about other Nigerians. To arrest Ogun State monarch that he said that he controls the law. So Ebetogu should not offend that man. Arrest him. Nobody is above the law on that, because we are born under the Nigerian Constitution and we must respect it. Concerning the increment of tariff, we are practicing government of plutocracy. Plutocracy means government of the rich. subsidy removal is a scam, and electricity tariff is a criminality. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
On the 26th of July last year, Tinubu said there will be no tariff and money for grain for entering the border. They are not respecting him. Why are they not respecting the presidential order? Are you hearing me? So, Mombilu, let the arrest go go chief. Or let the go arrest him. It's an insult. It's an aberration.
Thank you.
It's a criminality. It's a cannibalitocracy.
Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you for your call. Let me read the old messages we got earlier so that I can start taking fresh messages, okay? On WhatsApp, we had Olumoyiwa who said, Ogun State government only suspended the Orile for 6 months to resume oppressing people thereafter. What a shame. And we have Kenny Speak who says, Sage is funny. Sage says everyone is suffering the bad policy of this government and not just the poor. This is more like trace of APC supporters' usual offense. She's now a spokesperson of the APC. Okay, Kenny Speak, I need us to stop viewing things from a keyhole point of view. My job as a presenter is to present all the aspects of the conversation. And when I say that everyone feels the brunt of this policy, there's evidence for that, because multinationals who have millions of dollars were so strangled by the policy that they left the country. So everyone feels the effect of the policy. The severity is what is different. That is the statement that was made. So let's be very open-minded so we can process information better. Thank you very much for your insight. I appreciate you. Let's see more messages here on Facebook. 09136000410 is the phone line. I'll take your messages. We're still streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. So please take advantage of that. Let's take phone calls as we look through the messages. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning, sir.
My name is Shola. I'm
Welcome.
calling from Ebeda,
Yes.
Lagos. Okay, now, on the revelation that subsidy is going to be removed on electricity. My question is, Fuad asked that question, and that was what came to my mind. What subsidy are they removing? From which electricity generated? Is it this 3,000, 4,000 megawatts that is being generated for the whole nation? When other countries like South Africa are having up to 40,000. You know, this just attests to the fact that there is a cabal to a caucus. They are just stopping this money in that, under this power sector. And meanwhile, those people that they sold to, that they privatized to, are they competent? Where are the equipment? Obsolete equipment up and down. And what is the government's intervention in this, which we are not even seeing? So this marks of corruption. That is just what is going on, and it applies to other sectors that we have not mentioned. Even in health, other sectors, there are some people there with a conduit pipe where they will chop money, and that boy comes down to the traditional ruler again. It shows that an average Nigerian, we are not telling ourselves the truth, an average Nigerian is corrupt and egocentric. If you notice, every Nigerian will say, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? We are always high-handed. So we need to work on ourselves as well. You understand? Our mentality needs to be recalibrated. We have a long way to go.
Thank you.
Nigeria, we have a long way to go. Thank you.
You have a beautiful day. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello, Babalona. Good morning.
Morning to you, sir.
Yeah, Peter Monse from Sheffield.
Yes.
I think the same thing the monarch is doing to his subject is the same thing our government is doing to Nigerians. Want to get power, victimize those that are below you. I mean, spoil them, beat them, whip them, destroy their businesses. That's the same thing that man is doing. How can you come today and tell me that you are subsidizing electricity with 200 billion? How many watts do you give to Nigerians? Do you subsidize 3,000 megawatts? Do you subsidize 4,000 megawatts? This is a scam. I think, I don't know. We have talked. No way. The more we talk, the worse things become. What do we do next? It's like talking on the radio for me has eroded our sense of activism that we used in 1993 and told the military enough is enough, and we got the democracy. What do we do now? Because you cannot tell me you remove subsidy on petroleum, no refinery functioning well, the Nigerians are suffering, businesses closed down. You tell me that you want to remove whatever you call, whether it's subsidy or not, in electricity, when many companies have closed down, many homes are not using their fans again, they are not using their fridges and freezers again. Nigerians are gone under you.
Thank you.
Oh, God will deliver us, and they will pay for it. Thank you. God bless you.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yeah, please,
Can you tell me your name?
my name is Sunday, calling from
All
Ilupeju.
right.
Yeah, I'm in a situation in Nigeria whereby laws are made by the superior and it's only bound on the inferior to obey. This is the result. You can see in Nigeria, immunity this, immunity on this, and this immunity continues even after they leave power. And so you can see everybody doing what is right in its own eyes. All right, no regulation. So please, we don't know the way out from all of this. Thank you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Let me say good morning to you.
Good morning.
My name is Prince Wise, calling you from Amodos.
Yes.
I think if the city are paid 200 billion or more than that as a subsidy, then the rich are enjoying. No, they should allow the rich to enjoy it, and the we poor as well. Leave it as it is. Mr. President promised Nigeria no more estimated bill during your time. And that will be stable electricity. And he said one thing that if I didn't do this, don't vote for me 2027. Even though Prince Wise, never talk of 2027 from Mr. President. These 4 years is enough for you to give us 27 for electricity. Estimated this will go. That's why we are changed. That those who Uganda were in this one just for today, they are not copycat. Those who merit to give us prepaid meter, we are paying for it now. Why can't they give everybody and let us know whether hello?
Thank you very much, Prince Wise.
They should give us that in the prepaid meter, and that traditional ruler. The work of traditional ruler is to intermediary between your community and the government. Not
Thank you very much. Please, when we prompt you, try to round off your conversation. All right. Thank you so much. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, this is Okangelina.
Welcome. So we can barely
Hello?
hear you. We can barely hear you. Yes. Good
Are
morning.
you hearing me now?
Yes.
Okay, so on the electricity tariff that I want to remove, let them remove it. They should remove it. So what concerns me there, because they have been trying to remove everything, and they will remove it, and nothing will happen. Do you understand?
Okay.
They will remove everything that the common man is enjoying, and at the end of the day, they will still expect that common man, or they will still expect people to assume that the common man voted for them for 2027. And that's what will happen. So why they're doing all these things now is that they don't care. PDP is dead. There's no opposition. Kudos to themselves. So whatever they do, nothing will happen. They will still be there in 2027. So if they like, they can remove everything. That's my argument now. So it doesn't bother me. The people that wanted it, they have seen it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for calling. You can also send a message via WhatsApp, by the way. That's 091360000430. Send your message on WhatsApp. When we start reading messages, I'll take them as well. Hello.
Good morning to you, Sage.
Good morning, sir.
Engineer Neil here from Yaba.
Yes.
Concerning the removal of subsidy from electricity, I tell you, the terrible something that is appalling. When you are budgeting, you are giving hundreds of thousands or billion thousands to people to go on pilgrimage, and you budget billions on your own tourism on almost on a monthly basis, and you cannot give Nigeria energy. Mr. President went to Tanzania to say that we have access to energy. Is it efficient? Is it sufficient? Is it available? Is it affordable? We don't have access to energy. Yes, you still want to you put the cart before the horse. Shortly they will go to the cemetery now to go and wake all the dead up.
Thank you.
It's a terrible thing. We don't welcome it at all. But concerning
Thank
the
you.
other,
Sir, it's just 1 minute for each person. Thank you very much. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
I'm Ola. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Nice to have you, Ola.
Okay, let me talk about that Oba from Ifo.
Okay.
I think this issue of Oba being a Togo police started with one DG in Akure that was dethroned there. I think that person that slapped that elderly man should be quick to experience how to slap his own parent like that, to know how it feels to be a Togo slapping an elderly man, frustrating. I don't think that man, that Toba is older than that man that he slapped. And I think this should stop. That thing should be dethroned completely. That's my take. Honestly, because I was just kind when I was watching it, that man, the man was 75 years old, frustrating for another. We're looking at that thing is not about safety. I don't know. I don't think how another can ascend the throne and he will be behaving in that despicable manner publicly. Don't they know we are in social media area again? Anything you do, you go viral. I think that man, they need to start examining their brain. No? Because it's getting too much. I think it's right time. They sit down, those in Oba in countries, they sit down and started profiling anyone that they are going to be and any standard, those they fall below such standard. They should go and do a forensic control of that, but it's a criminal. Because he's threatening that person that they will kill him, that they won't find him. That means a killer.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Mrs. Good morning.
I'm with you.
I got from Mr. Ford.
Yeah.
Please, I beg. If this subsidy of a thing is not the finish, they remove subsidy. We are buying this light of a thing, 1,000, 28 units, 1,000 naira. They reduce it from 28 units to 20 units, to 18 units, to 14 units, to 8 units, to 4 units, to 3.8 units. They say want to remove subsidy. You know the thing is, what happen? They want to kill us. I know they understand again. No, I can't understand this people again. No, I don't know. I don't know what they want us to do. Maybe they want us to die finish. So, as I'm talking to you now, I know you can like in my house again. Now, when I like, I want buy a, I dey buy 1,000, 2,000. Is that how they want us to live? I beg you. I don't know what to talk. I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to do about this. So, thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you. I would also like to remind you of the meal ticket that will be given to our listeners, right? In celebration of Valentine, February as the month of love. I can see that everyone is tensed, but I can understand that maybe something nice from the station will sort of ease the tension a little bit. So we are in collaboration with Franny's restaurant. They'll be giving us meal tickets for you and your family, you and your wife. It doesn't really matter. You get to go to the restaurant and enjoy a free meal, courtesy Mainland 98.3 FM and also Franny's restaurant. When you get the ticket, you can redeem it on the 12th of February or the 15th of February. Those are the 2 days that you can go and redeem the meal ticket that you would get. So across different shows, you would be selected either via social media or via question and answer session throughout the course of the programs we have for the day. If you are selected as the winner, you get a meal ticket that you can use at Franny's restaurant. The information will be provided on our social media platform as well. You can go there yourself and your partner, enjoy the meal ticket either on the 12th of February or on the 15th of February. And I'll be making my selection from Facebook today. Like I said, I'll be picking one person from Facebook for this morning, and across all the different shows, each presenter would pick one person across all their shows to enjoy this particular benefit. So please make use of our Facebook platform, our streaming platform, comment on everything that we're talking about here, and at random would select one person that would win that meal ticket. You come collect it at the station and you go use it either on the 12th or 15th of February. I'm going to read messages on Facebook now. We have Alex Solomon who says, good morning Sage and Fuad. The 2 billion naira electricity subsidy is not benefiting the average Nigerian. The government needs to rethink its approach to addressing the country's electricity challenges. Consequently, I suggest the government provide support for households and small businesses to invest in renewable energy sources like solar or wind power. God bless Nigeria. John Bernard he says, good morning, Sage. This was the same lie that they told us about removing subsidy from PMS and said only the rich benefit from it. Now they have brought another narrative, or the same narrative, on the subsidy removal on electricity. It is now clear that this administration doesn't have anything to offer, only to enrich themselves. I'm not surprised, because this is what you get when you have a tax collector ruling the country. All right, thank you very much. We have Basil Chika, who says electricity tariff increment is now being denied by the same person that made the statement of hike grandstanding and confusion everywhere. I know they will still follow the back door to increase it, but President Tinubu should remember his promise to the Amagbiwale, meaning he will bring it down. Chika Bende from Trade Fair Lagos, thank you very much. We appreciate you. We have Darlings in Ogbo, who says, good morning, Mainland FM. I'm happy to hear about your reduction of coffee intake. As for the traditional rulers issue, this is what we get when we put miscreants in high position of authority in this country. It's very annoying. As for the other issue that make them to continue to use us to catch crews, it is well. Darlington from Mukoko Michael, enjoy your day and stay safe. You stay safe, Darlington. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We have Olumuyiwa, who says, good morning, Mainland FM. Nobody should attempt to amend the law to empower traditional rulers in Nigeria more than they currently have. I understand a few of them are good, but majority of them are terrible in behavior, and it did not just start. Imagine traditional rulers in the pre-colonial era releasing their people to become slaves in exchange of mirror, etc. Bad politicians will leave office at a maximum of 8 years, but a bad king will terrorize his people until his death. I appeal to human rights activists listening to this radio station to rise and seek justice for that Bale who was assaulted, because this king will do worse if he returns to rule after that 6-month suspension. Muyiwa from Abuja, thank you very much, Muyiwa. Kabiru Adigberu says, good morning, Sage and Oga Forward. Removing subsidy on electricity again is punishment on Nigerians. God bless my country, Nigeria. Thank you very much. Let's see this one here. Uwaboise Sunday says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. Nigerians should not be surprised by all the increments going on in this Tinubu administration. He and all of his cabinet are out to enrich themselves for retiring from office. As for the Egunjobi show of shame, I'm not surprised at all, because you give political thugs a chance to rule and they would use elders like rags. I pray he gets punished by the law of the land. Let me read one more message and go back to the phone. All right, please bear with me. Good morning. What the monarch did to that elderly man is exactly how the government and the people in power treat the citizen. You cannot keep on praising the government and condemn what the monarch is doing. Everything about subsidy is a heavy scam. All right, keep the messages coming in. Mainland 98.3 FM is how you find us on Facebook and on YouTube. We're streaming live, so drop your submission using the live chat option. Let's take this call. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, this is Barrister Peter Oku. I'm calling from Maryland.
Yes, welcome.
What are my friends for?
He's well.
Okay. Yes. My message. I take on this issue of electricity subsidy. We are talking about removal of subsidy and increasing the electricity tariff. My take is that the issue of electricity is a hydra-headed problem in Nigeria. And there's insincerity in the whole scheme of things. First of all, on the part of government, if you check it, the government parastatals, are the largest consumers. Like the military itself, the army barracks, they don't pay. They don't pay. So the NEPA, the power holding of Nigeria, was designed a way that they collect their revenue from those organizations. They don't pay, and you cannot disconnect their light. When you come there, they want to beat up the power holding staff. So they have to design how to collect the money back, not by making the common citizens to suffer. We must be some kind of subsidy, and some people have to pay higher. In the U.S., for instance, if you forget to turn off your light and go out, you will come back and turn it off.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to give you a chance to fully learn. That's why I gave you a little bit more time. All right. Thank you very much. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah. My name is Charles calling from
I'm sorry.
Ojo.
Your name is?
Hello?
Your name is what, please?
My name is Charles calling from Ojo.
All right. Please go ahead.
Yes, I will just go in the side of the monarch. You see, they shouldn't allow the government shouldn't give full powers to the traditional rulers, particularly in Lagos here. We know how they have been designed, how they have been swayed into their traditional office, whatever they are holding. These people what we have now is thugs in all these obas and palace and whatever we will have them in Lagos here. So the one that happened in Lagos is just a reflection of what is going to happen if they've been given the power. So going back to the tariff, this government, we know what APC is all about. It's just to squeeze out the life out of Nigeria. So we should expect more to 2027. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning to you too. Hello.
Good morning, Sage.
Good morning.
This is Gift. I'm calling from Monikma.
Welcome.
Yeah, you see the tariff something. I don't know if you remember that I've been me and Peter Mons, I've been one of the people complaining about the PHN, IKDC and their billing system. Okay, now if you are telling us they want to remove subsidy from electricity, are they going to stop the banding system? Because how do they even get the banding system? I think the banding system came about as a result of them pulling out some funds from the electricity. I don't even understand. Because it's like they want to kill us. I keep saying this thing. These people want to kill us. Now, like Oga Fuad said this morning, sometimes I listen to you people and I just be like, what do I want to say again that Oga Fuad has not said? What's it called? NLC is hearing the talk about increment or removal of subsidy. They've not done anything about it too. They're keeping quiet. Then for the Oba that went ahead and slapped somebody, I told you some time ago that honorable thing happened, that there are a lot of those things that happen, just that these days the internet to call them out and see them and see how bad that thing looks. I couldn't even watch. Have a good day, my sister.
Have a better one. Thank you. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Peter Usufo. I'm calling from Abaranja.
Welcome.
On the proposed electricity tariff, I think this is a diversionary practice from the government. They should think of how to increase the megawatts of electricity in Nigeria. How to make sure that they revoke the licenses of the present GENCOs, the owners of GENCOs, TCN, and the DIPCOs. And then see if they can get a new minister for power ministry, not a Adilabo. I've always proposed on certain platforms that somebody like Batenaji, the one-time minister of power, should be brought back, or somebody like him should be brought back. You understand? So I think this increase in electricity tariff is unnecessary, unless the revitalization of the power industry or power ministry, then we can now think of how to increase the tariff. Otherwise, it's the diversionary tariff. And for labor talking about
thank you very much. Mr. Charles, we only allow a minute per caller. All right, please. Let's allow the people to speak as well. Hello. Can you please turn down the volume on your radio? Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning, my sister. I really appreciate you and Fad.
Thank you. And you too, thank you.
Yeah, the problem of this power talk something that you are talking about. The thing is this. I think since over 30 years or 40 years now, we have been under 4,000 ban and 4,000 megawatts and 39, 35 megawatts. For a very, very, it is not a shame. And they are now saying that they want to remove tariff subsidy on it. Which subsidy? This government, I don't know, this Amabewale, that means he's talking to us in a parable. Amabewale, no mean. It's very, very unreasonable. How can everything, the subsidy of everything be removed? And he said you have to put the poor masses in Nigeria at heart. Is that how to treat them? I'm telling that the government you are operating now is a government of the few, for the few, by the few. And the monarch that maltreats somebody, maltreats a chief in his domain. It's the same issue that the government is doing. The government, that's the same issue now. The poor masses is always suffer. The poor masses always suffer. And at the same time, the law we are using in Nigeria is only meant for big people. People that are well-to-do, people that have money. The law is in their favor. The law is meant for the poor masses. If the poor masses that did that in years, they did that in, it will have been in prison by now.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a beautiful day.
Have a nice day.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Ralph, calling from Salt.
Welcome.
The issue of power in Nigeria, although I'm in Band A, but I can tell you that they just brought like this since over 2 days. And the bill is not here. All I discover is that the Minister of Power is there to make money for the president. That's all. They're not going to improve anything in power. Just make money, say, put money, make money. That's all I want to say. I tell Nigerians. Let them know that and have peace in their mind.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. I appreciate how fast you were. Let me take 2 more phone calls before I go to messages so that we're able to balance things out. Hello.
Hello. Good.
Yes, good morning.
This is Oluwatoyin from Sango.
Yes.
Anytime we talk about electricity, we always shy away from naming names. And I'll go forward. Anytime we talk, we said people know who are behind it, people know who bought it. Let's name names. In 2013, when it was privatized, the chairman of privatizing committee was Akedo Peter Said, now the chairman of Stanbic IBTC. And those names that came forward to buy this thing then, we already know that Davido's father is one of them. Abu Salam Abubakar was one of them. In fact, I heard that he's the owner of the IBTC. Yeah. What was his own experience about electricity? And that is how they always come together anytime they want to buy Nigeria assets. Like parasites. After any experience, they will come together. They are all friends of the government. And the government cannot do anything to them. That's why the government keeps funding with billions of dollars since then. And there is a clause in it that after 10 years, if efficiency is not there, they are going to revoke it. Oh, it's over 10 years now. Government has not gone its feet enough to revoke it back from these people. And they are still pumping money on it. And to make more money for them, they will now be punishing the masses. Last year, I single alone paid 135,000 naira in my community to buy transformer. I fought with the CBA community. In fact, I dragged Mr. Nudi into the matter to buy transformer, to buy cable, everything. And yet, we are not paying 4 units for 1,000 naira. So, it's not about God, whatever. If we can't stand up to these people, it's going to continue like that. They know that over time, we'll just be moving along with it. That
Thank you very much.
They follow us very well.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello. All right, please make it back if that was you. I'd like to take one more before we go back to reading messages. We have quite a number of messages, and I might be a while reading messages. That's why I want to take many calls. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Sage.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, this is Chris from Ikeja.
I'm with you. Please go ahead.
Hello. Okay, my greetings to Mr. Fuad as well.
Yes.
Fuad has already said it all, but my take on this is that monarch has dared the security, the police. He has dared them because that shows that we don't have security. We don't have people that care for the poor masses. So once you are connected in the government, you can do anything you want to do and get away with it. So they should use him as an example so that others will not follow suit. Then on the hiking, tariff, we all know that we've been paying to our noses right from day one, and there have been issues in this power sector. So they should stop deceiving us. They're just using us, making money out of us, just for nothing, and we're the ones suffering. It's time for us to stand up against them in 2027 and vote them out. As simple as that, so that we'll get the right person in there. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Hello.
Good morning, Sage.
Good morning.
My name is Robert.
Yes.
This power minister, I don't know how to pronounce his name, lied last year. Yes, the man lied that by December last year, the grid will be, I think additional grid will be added to that they are fluctuating 4 to 5. How many did they always for it last year? The questions are has the thing they added. And again, this government, the money they remove from petrol subsidy, where is the money? And what have they done with the money? Have they stopped them from borrowing? They pay the cost to Nigerians. They still want to increase the move for power subsidy as they claim by A by B, and people are not enjoying it. APC has come to bring pace to Nigeria, nothing more. Thank you very much.
All right, let's read messages on WhatsApp. We have good morning. This APC government is not very wise. The same story for removal of fuel subsidy is what they've brought again. The gain of subsidy removal taken away from 25% beneficiaries is now being enjoyed by probably 2% who are the politicians. Nigeria saying no to subsidy removal. Mŝɪɪɪ from Ejigbo. We have another one here. Good morning, Morning Express crew. I'm Eugene Chibuke Oxley. Sage, what do the ordinary citizens benefit from the government? The prices of foodstuff and transportation are all at an all-time high. Sage, I can tell you for free that most of these top government officials do not pay electricity bill. I thought the best practice would have been to fight corruption around these subsidy rather than trying to suffocate Nigerians. This is not good. Have a good day. You have a better one. Good morning, Sage and Fawad. Please, can one tell me from all the policies of this administration, one that has benefited the common people? Only one policy that was successfully sold to Nigerians is nothing but lies. They were able to make policy to turn large numbers of Nigerians into beggars so they can be given palliative. You can see the position of the petroleum minister in all of the shenanigans in our oil sector. Are we still confused about the factors bedeviling our growth? James from Agbado Junction there with multiple questions. Here we have good morning crew. Sage, let the president bring a technocrat to head the power ministry. The current minister is a banker and he has no knowledge about electricity. It is a technical issue. As such, we need a technical person. This government should please not kill Nigerians. Joshua there on WhatsApp. Good morning mainland crew. I wonder what the nature of semi-bred politicians or advisors we have. How can they ban or cancel local crude supplies to our refinery? Is it wiser to export the crude and to import again? I'm weeping for our leaders. They should stop to destroy the illegal refineries. I think you misunderstood. They did not ban supply to our refineries. They banned the exportation of these reserves that are meant for the refinery. 450,000 barrels per day is supposed to be reserved for local refineries for our own domestic consumption. But unfortunately, we have people who export this commodity. And so they are placing a ban on that practice. The crude that has been reserved for local production should be used for local production. So they are not banning the supply to local refineries. They are banning the exportation and in fact ensuring that the commodity is sent to our local refineries. I hope that you now understand what we were trying to tell you. Thank you very much. Good morning, Sage. With obvious indicators and indices, provisions of social amenities and infrastructure is not in the dictionary of the government. It's very unfortunate that total deceit and propaganda keeps on being their trademark. They've increased everything in Nigeria, thereby making life very hard and difficult. Electricity tariff will keep going higher, and the rich ones will keep enjoying while the less privileged becomes victim. It's very sad and disturbing that it is even the poor individuals who always applaud the hectic policies. How will we come out from this quagmire? It still looks quite foggy, but there's hope at the end of it all. Noah from Igondo there with a little bit of optimism. Thank you. Good morning, Sage and Ogafwat. The issue of subsidy and tariff increment, the government is not sincere to we Nigerians. And as the bills of monarchs, as the case may be, there is nothing but tools. Oh, there are nothing but tools in the hands of the politicians. God bless Nigeria. Prince Samuel Orji from Ajegunle Apapa, Lagos. We have good morning mainland radio crew. It's unfortunate that the government, after the other, have continued to take unsuspecting Nigerians for a fool. They continue to bring one lame argument after the other. This latest one about removing subsidy from electricity is deceitful, and this present narrative is extremely faulty. All this government knows how to do is to keep increasing tariff on everything that ordinary Nigerians should be enjoying because of their desperation to keep their oversized, wasteful government in power. Hence, there is no subsidy anywhere to remove. Instead, it's their greed that should be removed. Victor Aloy Igboke from Ikeja. Stevie Kelly from Maryland says, Sage, the upward tariff review on electricity is not just insensitive, but a slap to every one of our commonwealth. When will this scam on innocent Nigerians about removal of subsidy on energy stop? This government is not getting it right in all facets. Where do we go from here? God help this nation. Thank you very much, Steve. Hi, Mainland FM. For traditional ruler, it is said that greater power calls for great responsibility, and absolute power corrupts absolutely to those who have no self-control and get intoxicated by power. It's like everybody in the country, once you are in position of power, they get intoxicated by it. The country should build on producing better institutions instead of strong individuals. The National Orientation Agency in the country has a lot of work to do so that the young generation will not follow suit with this bad behavior we see in future. Sage, it's not only the monarchs. Look into the society and even place of work, and you will see these same events happening, not to talk of the arm of government. On the subsidy removal, government of other countries till date provide subsidy to alleviate the suffering of their people. The government needs to be transparent and accountable with proceeds from subsidy removal, and also not allow the West dictate for us as a nation due to borrowing. A message from Sean. Let's go back to taking phone calls. 0913-6000410. Please be reminded by 10 a.m. there's the recap with Cordelia Okwe. It happens on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so join the recap at 10 a.m. with Cordelia Okwe. I'm telling you, so that after Mainland Focus you can still stick around and enjoy that very engaging program. As a matter of fact, all the conversations you're unable to have here, you can transfer them to the recap at 10 a.m. so stick around and listen to that program. It's to the phones now. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Sage. How are you doing now?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Good morning, Noga. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Good morning, Noga. Fuad.
And
just to say that the place where we found ourselves as Nigerians, it's a terrible place. You have a government that wants more money, but can't think of any creative way of generating the money. And they only resort to these Nigerians that statistics say over 130 something million of Nigerians are living below poverty line. These are the people that you resort to tax after one reason after the other. You collect money from Nigerians. Say you can't do a transfer to somebody now without government collecting money from you for nothing. I mean, who puts the people this way? It's unfortunate. Please, I keep asking. 2027 is right the corner. INEC is not telling us anything about beavers and all the issues that was related with it in the last election, so that we will know where we are going to. Say, listen to everybody that's spoken. About 90-something% of the people that have called are lamenting. But when the result of the election comes out, you will see the government that everybody is lamenting about winning. How?
Thank you so
much. And so now they're not telling us anything about how we are going to see the beavers and all those things who complained about how they are going to change it. Let's talk about this stage, please.
Thank you so much. Yes, we would consider it. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is M쏘ɪᴜᴜ Solomon. I'm calling from Ijushaga.
Welcome.
Yeah, I want to go back to media chat. I know what I'm saying. I want to go back to media chat concerning when the journalists interviewed Mr. President. When Mr. President asked, can anybody name the minister that is not performing? It is that everybody kept silent. Nobody refused to talk. They know why. Because when you said anything, you land yourself in the EFCC custody or DSS. If not, I don't see the reason why the Minister of Power, but no one of them can mention his name. That is the problem we are having in this country. There's no way this country can move forward. That is it. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello,
good morning. Oh. Maybe you should disconnect from your Bluetooth. Call me back, okay? Hello. 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 I'm going to need you to call me back, sir. I cannot hear a word. Please, if you can, call me back. Maybe you get better connection. All right, I'll be here.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I'm calling from command here.
Welcome.
So we always complain of things in this country without thinking. What we are saying then I think I was clamoring then. The man we want to make the president. Let's look at the antecedent. I don't like I will do something for you. I will do so. I don't like that statement at all. I want to know what you have done before. How you did that thing is more of concern to me than what you promised you will do. Because what you have done today is what you will do next tomorrow. The same pattern. The man has been doing all these things in Lagos before he became the president. Increasing everything. That is the trajectory. And that is what we are going to be facing in the next maybe 8 years of his rule, because nobody will dethrone him. He's kind of that rigid. So we should just take it and forget about being responsible. That's the most irresponsible government in the whole world. That is what we are having now in the country. And I don't care what anybody says. We have the most they can't be responsible for education. They take subsidy away from education. They replace it with student loan. With how many percentage of the students are getting the student loan?
Thank you.
The same thing on electricity subsidy. The same thing. That's keep on increasing everything.
Thank you.
Until they leave.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Mainline FM.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Thaddeus, calling from Ikeja, Lagos.
Have we spoken before? Have you called before?
No, I'm my first time on this.
Wonderful.
I just love the radio station.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for calling. I like when there's new callers. Welcome. I hope you stay consistent. Thaddeus. Hello. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you hear me? Oh, please call back if that was you. Please. I know it was you, but please call back. I hope you call back before the end of the program, please. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Timothy calling you from Ojo.
Welcome.
God bless you. I want to talk concerning the power hike. You know, it is possible for them to remove subsidy on air with brick. They would have done it long time ago. There's something happening under Tinubu administration that is upsetting to me, because I know from onset this thing will happen. Even the worst has not happened. I'm telling you the truth. Wait till 2026. What this man will do, even the end of this year. I'm telling you. Someone said, according to that person, instead of government to look another way of generating revenue and better the life of the people, we have other mineral resources that government need to harness to better the lives of the people. Instead, they want to strangle life after people. What is it now government people are enjoying? What is the essence of government? What do we have government for? To make the lives of people unbearable. I'm telling you, what is happening today that is surprising to me. People need to wait. And the worst of all, when 2027 comes now, you see the way everybody will still line up with this government. I don't know which kind of schedule they are using. You go help us.
Thank you so much. We can still take one more phone call before we call it a wrap for calls. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Can you turn down the volume on your radio, please?
Yes, I've done that already.
Wonderful. Morning to you.
This is Dr. Prince from Ojo.
Welcome.
See, on the issue of the monarch, the law is there. Let him face the full wrath of the law for abusing another chief in his domain. After all, nobody's above the law. It's as simple as that, so that it will serve as a deterrent to others who may want to try similar things in the future. Having said that, on the issue of increasing the tariff on electricity, the question is this: even if we pay the tariff 10 times, can government guarantee efficiency of the service? Are we assured of stable supply of light, or we pay this money and still stay in darkness? Because I know that we got this wrong. The discourse were sold to political cronies and associates who don't have the technology, the adequate funding, and the right manpower resources to manage such heavy industry as the power sector. So government should go back and make the correction. It's not the money here, because if you give millions of naira to a madman, you will spend all the money and show nothing for it. Government doesn't. It appears that government lacks idea.
Thank you so
how
much.
to make.
Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so very much. I was really hoping to hear from our first-time caller, but it's okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Thaddeus coming back.
I just spoke about you. Good morning. Please, 1 minute. Let's hear what you have to say. Welcome again. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just want to make it short. I just want to say, from the history of Nigeria, when I was growing up, honestly, this is the worst government I've ever seen or ever had before. So, nothing this government has to offer, because many citizens are suffering out there. Is out there. So, I don't think this government has anything to offer. That's just what I don't want to say. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Facebook. We have Alex Solomon who says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. The billions of naira electricity subsidy is not benefiting the average Nigerian. The government needs to rethink its approach to addressing the country's electricity challenges. Consequently, I suggest the government provide support for households and small businesses to invest in renewable energy sources like solar or wind power. God bless Nigeria. Alex Solomon. We have Prince Leo Ozoma who says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. Please, my take on the true focus today is appealing to the government and its supporters to help Nigerians by not always putting so much energy in their bid to defend the bad policies that are killing Nigerians in one way or the other. APC has intelligent and smart supporters. If only they can redirect their energy positively, all Nigerians will be better for it. I pray God helps them. Thank you very much. Duke Manola Dikupo says, greetings from Dakar, Senegal. Regarding the Oba of Mᴜɪᴜ Ifo, I knew him very well. My house is in Ifo. He's very arrogant and rude, but I wasn't surprised. He's a former police officer, and we all know the character and attitude of the average policeman in Nigeria. As for the 200 billion spent on subsidy monthly, it's ridiculous and embarrassing that with that high tariff, they still want to increase this one. I thank God I moved out of the country. If not, hypertension was loading. I pity Nigerians. Okay. So people, of course, now they're not talking to us from Dakar, Senegal. Anyways, thank you very much. I appreciate you. We have Onotoye Temitokomaka who says, hello mainland FM, it's unfortunate that government whom Nigeria believes should bring relief to the citizens are now alleged and seen and observed to be involved in scamming the people. If not, how can the special advisor to the president come out to tell Nigerians that the government is using 200 billion monthly and 2.4 trillion yearly to subsidize electricity, which is more or less like subsidizing darkness, rather than the government to be thinking of a better way to improve power supply, which has remained at 4,000 megawatts for the consumption of over 200 million, when other countries are generating 50,000 megawatts. If the government insists on increasing electricity tariff, he should provide the followings by ensuring that every house is given free prepaid meters and increased power generation so that there can be stable power supply. The government should enforce the law that there should be no estimated billing and customers should not buy any electrical equipment for disco. Finally, I wonder why we're surprised with the action of the monarch when Ifa has stopped picking traditional rulers but is now a selection in the hands of politicians. Are you aware that Aguero is sometimes more powerful on the road than a law-abiding citizen? Thank you very much. I'm so sorry I cannot complete the message that you have sent because we've run out of time. Thank you so very much for listening. For today, the meal ticket, we're going to be handing it over. Hold on a second. We're going to be handing it over to John Bernard Ohi. Yes, John Bernard Ohi from Facebook. You're the one who has won the meal ticket for today. We'll tell you what day to come pick up. And if you'll be kind enough to please send me your number via WhatsApp. That's 0913 6000 430. So send me your phone number, John Bernard Ohi, on our WhatsApp number so I know it's you. And then, like I said, I will announce what day you can come and pick up your meal tickets. Mind you, you can only redeem this ticket on the 12th and on the 15th of February at Franny's restaurant. Again, all the details will be provided to you when you come to pick up your ticket. All right, so congratulations. Across all other shows, there'll be one winner. John Bernard Ohi won because Facebook tells us that he's one of our milestone followers. Facebook actually notified us that he's one of our milestone followers on our Facebook platform, hence why he's deserving of the meal ticket for our February celebration. So congratulations, John Bernard Ohi. Please, tomorrow I'll announce when you can come pick up your ticket, and you can redeem it on the 12th and 15th of February 2025. Don't forget to listen to the recap at 10 a.m. with Cordelia Okwe here on Mainland 98.3 FM. Thank you for your participation. After this break, the recap comes on board. The Morning Express continues. My name is Sage Babalola. Please stick around.